this video, I'm gonna talk about the Garmin VivoActive 4, which is an activity and fitness tracker with excellent heart rate tracking capabilities. The VivoActive 4 came out in September 2019 at around $350. Right now, as of July 2020, it's roughly $300 or 280 euros, which is a very good price considering that it features a lot of the same features that only more expensive Garmin devices have, such as a built-in NFC chip for Garmin Pay, the ability to upload your favorite Spotify playlist straight onto your watch, and the ability to connect third-party heart rate straps for an even better and more accurate heart rate readout. That's all pretty cool, but that's not really why I am interested in using this one. If you have watched my previous videos about the Garmin VivoSmart 4, you know that I really like that watch, and that's mainly because it's super small and it features all the features that I need. Well, this one features a lot more, and do I need it? Well, let's find out. Here are some of the main reasons why this activity tracker might be a lot better for you. It has a built-in GPS. That's something that the VivoSmart 4 does not have. And although they updated the firmware so that you can connect it to your phone, if you really don't like to use your phone while running, for example, this watch is excellent because it tracks everything from swimming, surfing, running, cycling, every endurance sport you can think of. Also, as I previously mentioned, it lets you upload your Spotify playlist straight onto your watch, which makes it so you don't even have to use your phone or bring your phone on any workout whatsoever. That's pretty cool. You can work out light. If you want to go for a run for a long time, this watch is absolutely amazing. The screen is fantastic. It's a 1.3-inch MIP screen, which stands for Memory in Pixel. And what it basically means, it doesn't drain your battery as much, but your watch does stay on the entire day. So this is pretty cool because now you can use it as a proper watch. Instead of, making a gesture to open your watch up, you just look at it and the time is there. The build quality of this thing is incredible. It feels super sturdy and everything of this watch feels premium. I'm 100% sure that this strap will last you a lifetime and that the glass will not be damaged easily. Unless you really want to, you can damage it. But I just came back from Switzerland, from the mountains, and I crashed it into rocks, into dust, into everything, and it still looks as new. So that's pretty cool, because there's nothing worse than wearing a watch that is completely trashed. So that's pretty neat. Let's move on. Charging this thing is very easy. Just plug in the cable and you're good to go. I got about 3 to 4 days of battery life out of this thing, and I have to say, I did not really use the pulse ox meter, which I'm talking about a little later in this video. So that does save a lot of battery life. If you would have all the features on, I guess you would have about 2 to 3 full days of battery life, which is a lot less if you compare it to the VivoSmart 4, which, if you don't use the pulse ox meter, lasts you for about 7 days. This all sounds pretty promising, but there are some drawbacks, of course. Here's my top 3. It's a lot bigger than the VivoSmart 4. This is the VivoSmart 4, and this is the VivoActive 4. As you can see, there's a lot of difference in size. Of course, it comes at a price because the VivoActive 4 features a lot more features and the VivoSmart 4 is very minimalistic. The strap is a lot bigger, and if you wear this thing day and night, as I do, except for showering, you'll notice that the strap and the skin underneath the strap will start to smell. And it's not because I don't wash myself or anything, but it's just the way that this material works on my skin. I'm not sure if this is the same for everyone out there, but for me at least, I noticed because the surface of this strap is pretty big, and I just noticed that whenever I was walking in the mountains or do mountain biking, for example, and I was sweating quite a bit, I noticed that my skin started to smell. Even if I showered and washed myself properly, the smell wouldn't really go out of the strap easily. So that's one of the drawbacks that I personally really don't like. Because on the VivoSmart 4, I never had an issue like that. This one is the most important for me because I use all these things for sleeping and tracking my sleep, but this thing is definitely not comfortable in bed. I mean, you feel it, it's bulky, it's there, you know. The VivoSmart 4, on the other hand, it just vanishes after 10 minutes. You don't notice it at all. And that's something that I very, very much like about that small, tiny watch. A feature both of these watches have is Pulse OX, and it basically tracks the amount of oxygen in your blood. I always have this turned off because it drains your battery, but if you have sleep apnea, this might be a very useful tool for you. So another feature that both of these watches feature is a body battery and stress tracking. This is all based off your heart rate and the amount of rest that you have taken during the day. I never take a look at both of them because I feel like I need to listen to my own body and know when I'm tired instead of a device telling me when I should be tired, right? Well, you might be thinking differently, but this is my opinion. The question you ask yourself constantly: which one should you get? Well, I categorize the two watches in two different categories, and that is sleep and fitness. If you are solely interested in using a device for sleep tracking, definitely, without a doubt, go for the Garmin VivoSmart 4, because this one is a lot smaller and it doesn't have all the features that you're probably not even gonna use. So this one is a lot better because it lasts for 7 days, it's smaller, you don't feel it when you're sleeping, and it's just a very capable heart tracker in general. But if you want to use a fitness tracker for actually tracking your fitness, then the VivoActive 4 might be a better choice for you because it features a lot of the features that, you know, I've named previously, like GPS, Spotify playlists, a bigger screen that tells you everything that you need to know in detail, in comparison to the VivoSmart 4, where even the steps are divided in 2 lines because the screen is so small. You might be better off getting this one, though. Keep in mind that there is a $200 difference in price. If you don't mind using your phone while running, I don't see any reason to buy a VivoActive 4. But if you prefer to run without a phone, without any accessories, then definitely go for the VivoActive 4. Alright, hope all this made sense. If it didn't, please let me know in the comments below, and I would love to help you out with any of your questions. And if you have chosen one, let me know as well. I would love to hear which one you have chosen and why. So leave all these things down in the comments below, and I'll see you next week. Peace out, and thank you for watching.